coming back to me. My heart is hung up on what used to be. Time moves on, and then one day ancient history.
G'day Shire folks. Winter is finally here in the subtropics and it's starting to cool down, which means it's the perfect time for a little bit of wizardry. Summer will be right here before we know it, and if we aren't careful, the Drought-Orcs will march right through our food forest and gardens. Lately I've been hauling these watering cans to the chooks and ducks like a pack pony, and frankly it's taking me away from my time of sitting in the shade drinking tea. It's time to prepare the Shire defences while the weather is cool. Right now this tank is only sitting about 200 mil off the ground. That gives us barely a trickle of pressure. Weaker than an orc's morale after the fall of their master Sauron in a building accident. Now, the big folk out there love to solve these problems with expensive electric pumps. But here in the Shire, we like things quiet and free. The plan will raise this beast up and let gravity do the heavy lifting, and attach some proper lines to our feathered friends and gardens. I got asked in a previous video why I have a clamshell on the top of my IBC. So if you have a bit of a look there, it basically catches rain. So every time it rains, this pool will fill up. There's a little hole in the middle that basically goes straight down into the tank. So not only is it catching rain off the chicken house, off the chicken coop, and running it down here, but also catching rain from the clamshell when it does rain.
Bring me into golden sunlight. If I'm going with you, I know we'll get to the other side. Sinking in, I know this feels right. Catching a breeze, love moving through me like a wildfire, like a wildfire. Hey, I'm never the same. Never you calling my name, I'm taking my sweet time.
We don't need magic to put this together, just a bit of sweat while the winter sun is mild. A simple low pressure float valve for the ducks and chickens means they'll always have a sweet drink. No buckets required. Remember, the golden rule of gravity water. The wider the pipe and the higher the tank, the happier the homestead. And if you're worried about water turning sour, keep the light out with a dark cover. And it stays perfectly fresh. Isn't it amazing? Day after moving the IBC to get it up higher, we had to empty all the water out, lift it higher. It decided to rain for us. So now it's slowly filling up, and you can see the clamshell here is catching a little bit of extra water, and then dropping it into our tank. For the south side gardens, we are running a thick 1-inch ag poly main line to cut out the friction. This will be connected to a 10,000 litre tank, which is also gravity fed. We're going to lead the water right to the heart of the garden. So, no more tangled hoses, just open a valve and let the ancient physics do the work. By setting this up now, when the summer heat hits, we'll just be turning a tap. Now the reason why I've done it this way is, again, because it's all gravity fed. I don't have much pressure at all. That way I can individually water each garden bed, whether that's with a little sprinkler or just let it pour onto the gardens. But that's the idea of it all. Bit of hard work, bit of hard yakka, but It should work out a lot better than me lugging watering cans around all the time or tripping over hoses. Winston's already enjoying the downtime. He's the official quality control officer for the Shire's new waterworks, and he highly approves of anything that gives me more time to throw a ball. I think he's going for Australia in the World Cup. And there it is. Peace of mind in a plastic cube. By storing your water as high as you can on your property and using gravity, and by doing all the hard work in winter, you'll have water in your soil come summer. If you want to see more ways to drought-proof your homestead, hit that subscribe button and join the fellowship. Also, in the comments, let me know what winter or summer projects you're tackling right now. We'll catch you in the next one.
Coming back to me, my heart is hung up on what used to